Tonight, Hollywood recognized its finest at the 18th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Yeah, it's been an exciting night, too.
It's been a fun night,
and we're one step closer now, I think, to the mother of all the award show, that, of course, the Oscars. Sam Rubin, he's been out there. He's been following all of tonight's events. He's got more now from the Shrine. Sam, it's been a great evening.
It's been a really fun evening. It's kind of off the rails now. Rick and Mary Beth, one of the stars of Breaking Bad, exiting the party here, asking me what time it was. I said a little bit before 10, and she said, gee, I thought it was like 3 in the morning. In any event, we talk about that march to the Oscars, and the leading person who I think you can bet on in your Oscar pool for beginners, a great movie, is Christopher Plummer.
And tonight's first actor goes to... Christopher Plummer.
I just can't tell you what fun I've had being a member of the world's second oldest profession. I mean, actors are gregarious and wacky, are they not? And I love them dearly. But when they honor you, it's like being lit by the Holy Grail.
The world's second oldest profession, I thought a very profound thing to say. Christopher spoke to reporters backstage as well.
It's lovely, particularly this award, I think, is a lovely award because your friends, the actors, turn into nice guys for the first time in a long time. Usually we're madly jealous of each other. But what sweethearts they are when they get together and honor us like this.
Well, in any event, Christopher Plummer, I think, is your best Oscar bet, no question about it. When we come back, more from the parties, more winners, much more from the SAG Awards, our evening with these. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is.
Mike O'Malley.
How are you, Mike? Thank you for identifying yourself.
Sorry, I had to.
Mike just scored a new pilot after his work in Glee and our appearance together on Yes Dear.
We loved working together.
Can you say, Rick and Mary Beth, back to you?
Hey, Rick and Mary Beth, back to you.
Thanks, Mike O'Malley.
I had some great
Good dramatic touch to that, too.
Thank you.
Mike and Sam, thank you for that.
Enjoy your night. Yes, thank you.
Coming up.
Stars of television and movies, they gathered in L.A. tonight to honor each other for the 18th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. Of course, we've been having a great time covering this all night long.
We have, and Sam, of course, has been there all day. He's joining us live now from the Shrine in L.A., where he's heard from some of tonight's nominees and a lot of the winners as well. Sam, it's been a great night for you guys out there.
Well, thanks, Rick, very much for that. Good evening from the Shrine Auditorium. The Screen Actors Guild have bestowed their highest honor upon their best performances. And here, the very biggest winner of the night.
Here we go. And the actor goes to the cast of The Help.
They say that the ensemble is just a group effort, just brought together to create a singular effect. And all these actors on the stage gave up their ego and were able to just work. And it's been such a joy to just be a part of this cast.
How great to have somebody so articulate reflect, I think, the feelings of everybody in that very large and talented Help cast. Individual members of the Help were honored. Viola Davis herself winning Best Actress, and for Best Supporting Actress, here's somebody who's going to the Oscars.
And the actor goes to Octavia Spencer, The Help.
I have to say that it was really a privilege to work on a film that gave a voice to so many women who made it possible for me to be standing here tonight. These women represented our mothers, our grandmothers, and it was their courage and them facing the challenges that they faced every day and living their life in dignity and grace. And I thank you. By honoring me, you honor them.
Very well said from Octavia Spencer there. Now, if there was one huge jaw-drop surprise tonight, it was the Best Leading Actor category. Many of us thought George Clooney would win for The Descendants until he didn't.
Jean Dujardin.
I was a very bad student. I didn't listen in class. I was always dreaming. My teachers called me Jean de la Lune, John of the Moon. And I realize now that I never stopped dreaming.
Well, his dream's certainly coming true tonight, and of course, he's going to the Oscars. Jean Desjardins, so to the artist winning at the Directors Guild last night. Let's turn to television now, and for Best Ensemble in a Comedy, they won last year, and well, a repeat this year.
And the actor goes to the cast of Modern Family.
I think it was the late, great W.C. Fields who said, "Never work with kids or animals." Well, he can't kiss my...
On behalf of the entire cast and crew, the writers and the producers, and all the great guest cast we had on our show this year, we just want to thank you for letting us all be a part of all your families.
And I think that's in fact what's happened, that the Screen Actors Guild have embraced Modern Family, representing really a large American family. You know who has won now 6 SAG Actor Awards? The star of 30 Rock.
And the actor goes to Alec Baldwin.
Oh my God!
In television, it is not going to work unless you have a great writing. And we have, no offense to everybody else here, but we have the greatest writing. We have the greatest writers. We have Tina and Robert Carlock and John Meege and Hubbard and Burdett and all these people, and Kay and Tracy, too many to name. And it's been a real pleasure. It's been a real honor.
Well, I tell you what, Alec Baldwin, obviously a very, very happy winner. Later, you'll hear from Jessica Holmes. She'll take a look at the fashions on Party Patrol as well. Tomorrow on the KTLA Morning News, all morning long, we will have SAG winner reaction and see how this really shapes up as we now look towards the Academy Awards. In the meantime, the party still is happening here. Parties all over town. I think it's going to be a very late evening for some. We'll go back to the two of you in Hollywood.
Oh, Sam, thank you so much. It's been fun hanging out with you for the past 3-4 hours. Yeah.
A night of glitz and glamour, big winners. The Screen Actors Guild all honored their actors from television and the silver screen tonight.
Yeah, Jessica Holmes, well, she has spent the day on the red carpet mingling with nominees and winners, and she joins us live now from all the parties with the very latest. Hello, Jess, how are you? Are you staying warm out there?
You know what? I was just listening to Jim's forecast. It was a beautiful afternoon for the SAG Awards red carpet. A little bit chilly tonight, but I have a feeling the stars walking out of this party aren't feeling the chill. That's just my guess. But we talked to SAG Award winner Sofia Vergara tonight. Of course, the whole cast of Modern Family winning that award. And it's called the underwear update, you could say. Journalists love to ask Sofia what she's wearing to hold those curves underneath these evening gowns. And she has a good time answering this question every year. Watch this.
Remember at the Grammys, excuse me, the Golden Globes, you said you were commando.
I never said
Yes,
that.
you did.
You said you had no underwear on.
Yes.
By the way,
said you did.
That word gamer underwear. I
this
didn't
guy is literally trying to
He's
get
the
a feel.
commando one.
So
No, I always
what's the
wear
report
underwear.
tonight?
I always wear underwear. It's just that they're very tiny. I mean, you could say they're almost no underwear, but there is underwear.
Is it Kmart underwear?
It's under there.
All right, leaving little to the imagination with that answer there. And of course, there'd be nobody better to party with at the after party than Sofia herself. Sam and I got the chance to talk to her as she was heading out of the party, and she goes, "No, not now, I have no lipstick." But she did anyway. Watch this. Sofia Vergara!
Every...
No lipstick.
Do you want us to... we can borrow... Do you want some of Jessica's?
I would kiss Sofia to give her lipstick. I would.
Why is it that every single time you go to that press room, the only thing they want to talk about is underwear?
I don't know. Can you blame them?
How was the party?
But he's too close. I mean, bad shot.
I think that would be very hard to do.
Wrinkles, no.
Congratulations.
Let's show them my statue.
Where's the award?
Oh. Yes.
Look how heavy this thing is.
He's naked.
Yeah.
He's naked again.
Where are you going to put him?
I'm going to put him with my other one that I got last year.
And of course, this being the Screen Actors Guild Awards, our favorite TV couple, Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore. And who better to present her with a Lifetime Achievement Award than her TV hubby, Dick Van Dyke. Watch this.
And we all had a kind of a front row seat watching Mary discover little by little what she was capable of. And as it turned out, it's everything. She was Katharine Hepburn, she was Lucille Ball. She was Judy Garland, she was Ginger Rogers. And sure, my years with her was sort of a dance. I mean, it was effortless piece of cake with her.
That was such a nice moment. We did have the chance to talk to him as he was leaving the party tonight, and he said, you know what, TV magic like those two doesn't come along very often. Isn't that the truth? We had a great time tonight. Sam Rubin,
oh my God,
come back in for your swan song.
5,000th time.
No, we had a great time tonight, didn't we?
You know what? It was a really, really good time, and I think that the headline is the win by Jar Desjardins, upsetting George Clooney. That's a real interesting story.
It is. And I guess we'll have a month to rest before the Academy Awards. We do it all again.
We'll gear up for that a little later on.
Rick and Mary Beth, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks. You guys do such a great job. But what about the Grammys? We've got those coming up before then.
Oh, yeah, there's the Grammys.
Don't forget about, that little music show.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning.
Before then.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.